Have you ever felt that the energy of your home has a profound impact on your life? It is not just a feeling, it is a psychological and spiritual reality. Carl Jung, one of the greatest researchers of the human mind, knew that the space in which we live is not only a physical place, but also a direct projection of our unconscious. A home is a silent mirror of what is happening inside us. If it is dominated by harmony, order, and positive energy, our mind and spirit will also benefit from this. But if the environment is chaotic, it will be reflected in every aspect of our existence. In our home, each room holds a piece of our energy. Each object carries a story, and each corner speaks of who we are and what we feel. What you let into your home, you let into your life. For this reason, blessing the space in which you live is not just a ritual, but a way to rebuild your energy, free yourself from the past, and create an environment that is favorable. How to bless your home in a spiritual way to turn it into a real sanctuary of peace, balance, and inner growth. This act, if done with intention, can incredibly change your life. Prepare to awaken the energy of your home and learn how this practice can lead you to a more serene, focused, and bright existence. Are you ready to turn your home into a place that not only welcomes you, but also inspires and restores you every day? Before we begin, be sure to subscribe to our channel so you do not miss the following videos on personal and spiritual growth. You will find content that inspires, challenges, and changes your perception of life. Now let us begin. Carl Jung argued that the external world is not separate from the internal, but is its direct manifestation. What surrounds our being reflects our mental and emotional state. And the home, more than any other place, is the stage where this connection manifests. The way we live in our space says a lot about us. A bright and tidy home can testify to clarity of mind and serenity, while a chaotic and neglected environment often reflects stress, indecision, or internal disorder. It is not uncommon to notice that the need to tidy up, update, or change the arrangement of objects arises in moments of personal transformation. This happens because the home is not only a physical refuge, but also a projection of our psyche. When a certain period of our life ends, we feel an instinctive desire to get rid of the unnecessary, repaint the wall, or reorganize the space. Likewise, when we feel depressed, we may notice that the house becomes more chaotic, as if our internal state materializes outwardly. Jung often spoke of a synchronicity, or the connection between seemingly unrelated events that take on a deeper meaning in their symbolic connection. This principle is also applicable to the relationship that our home seems to have with our inner state. If we are going through difficult times, we may unconsciously neglect the space of our home, accumulating useless objects or allowing dust to settle without realizing it. And vice versa, in a period of great inspiration and renewal, we may feel the desire to make the house more harmonious, eliminate what we no longer need, and surround ourselves only with what makes us feel good. In Jungian psychology, the home is a powerful archetype, a universal symbol representing our psyche. In dreams, it is often associated with our inner world. The first floor and main rooms reflect the conscious mind. Spaces such as the bedroom or attic represent the deepest side of our soul, while spaces such as the basement and dark corners can symbolize fears, repressed memories, and unprocessed emotions. If in a dream the house appears in ruins, abandoned, or cluttered, this may indicate internal malaise. If we explore the rooms, it may mean that we are discovering parts of ourselves that were previously unknown. Unfortunately, sometimes a home can become the limitation rather than a refuge. Jung argued that people tend to get trapped in their mental structures, just as they can get trapped in their physical spaces. Accumulating too many items can reflect the difficulty of letting go of the past. The feeling of suffocation at home may indicate the need to redefine emotional boundaries. If there are rooms that we ought to avoid entering, there may be aspects of ourselves that we are trying to ignore. Therefore, taking care of your home means taking care of yourself. Each gesture, from cleaning a room to reorganizing a space, is an act of inner transformation. When we strive to make our home more harmonious, we create a flow of positive energy that is reflected in all areas of our life. An ordered and welcoming environment helps our mind to think more clearly, makes us feel more serene, and allows us to live more easily. Jung taught that everything around us is a symbol of what is happening inside us. Looking at our home with new eyes can help us discover hidden aspects of our inner life and turn the space in which we live into a true ally for our well-being and evolution. But how can we turn our home into a space that nourishes our soul through conscious blessing of our environment? Blessing your home does not mean performing magical gestures or following rigid rituals, but rather becoming aware of the energy that flows within it and choosing to fill it with positive intentions. Every space in which we live absorbs our emotions, our thoughts, and the events that take place there. Just as our body can retain tension and stress, our home can also accumulate stagnant or heavy energies that affect our mental and emotional state without us realizing it. The power of a blessed home lies in its ability to resonate with our spirit and become a support for our personal growth. A harmonious environment that is consciously charged with good energies is not only more pleasant to live in, but also becomes a truly sacred space that helps us feel focused and inspired. Based on the principles of purification, protection, and intention, these three steps allow you to transform your home into a place that nourishes our well-being and promotes our inner evolution. But how can you do this in practice? Let us consider together a simple but powerful spiritual ritual to bless your home and turn it into a place of peace and harmony. The first step is energetic cleansing. Before charging a space with new intentions, it is necessary to free it from everything that holds stagnant or negative energies. This process begins with a deep cleaning, eliminating useless items, those that you no longer use or that carry heavy memories. Donating or throwing away the excess creates space not only physically, but also mentally and emotionally. Opening windows and letting in fresh air helps to renew the energy of the home, creating a feeling of lightness and vitality. To enhance this purification, you can light incense, palo santo, or white sage, allowing their smoke to pass through the rooms with the intention of dissolving negative energies and creating a brighter and more welcoming environment. Jung spoke of the importance of letting go to allow the unconscious to renew itself. The same principle applies to the spaces in which we live. Letting go is the first step towards accepting new vibrations. Once you have cleansed the space, it is time to create a sacred point, a place of spiritual connection within your home. It is not necessary to create a complex altar. A small corner that inspires you and helps you find yourself every day is enough. This can be a shelf with sacred objects, a space to read, contemplate, meditate, or practice gratitude. Even a wall decorated with images, phrases, or symbols that uplift your spirit can become an energetic point of recharge within the home. This place represents the spiritual heart of your environment, a space that allows you to recharge and find balance in the most challenging days. Now that your home is cleansed and your sacred space is defined, you can proceed with the blessing ritual. To begin, light a candle or ring a Tibetan singing bowl to mark the beginning of the connection with your space. Walk through your home with awareness, uttering words of intention that define the energy you want to bring into your environment. For example, this home is a place of peace, love, and growth, or every room is filled with harmony and light. As you do this, visualize your home washed in golden light. Imagine that every corner is filled with positive energy and that everything that does not correspond to your well-being dissolves. Jung spoke of the power of visualization. Giving a concrete image to the energy helps our minds focus and reinforce our intentions. To complete the ritual and secure the new vibration of the home, make a symbolic gesture that reinforces the sense of protection and renewal. You can sprinkle water with salt on the four corners of the rooms to create an energetic border of purification, or ring a bell to spread harmonious purity throughout the space. Take a few minutes to breathe deeply and feel the new balance you have created. At this moment, your home is no longer a simple physical space, but a sacred place, an environment that reflects your inner state and supports your personal growth. Blessing your home in a spiritual way is not just a symbolic gesture, but a true statement of intent. When you decide to cleanse and charge the space in which you live with positive energy, you send a clear message to your mind and the universe. You are ready to live in an environment that supports you, reflects your well-being, and promotes your growth. This transformation has profound consequences because it changes your inner state, helping you feel calmer, more focused, and inspired. The energy that permeates your home is not something isolated, but extends to all aspects of your life, even improving relationships with those around you. When you create a harmonious space, everyone who enters your home feels this vibration of serenity, and this strengthens connections and promotes more balanced and positive interactions. In addition, a blessed home becomes fertile ground for new opportunities. The environment in which you live influences how you think and act. An ordered, cleansed space filled with positive intentions helps you better focus on your goals. make more conscious decisions, and move with greater clarity toward what you want to achieve. Jung said that our unconscious creates our reality, and that what we manifest in the external world is a reflection of our inner world. When we transform our home with intention, we literally reprogram our lives. You know that your home is more than just a refuge. It is a manifestation of who you are. You have the power to turn it into a place that nourishes, protects, and inspires you. And when you do this, everything in your life will begin to align in amazing ways. Living in a space that reflects your well-being means living in an environment that enhances your inner peace, supports you in difficult times, and helps you feel aligned with your path of growth. How about you? Have you ever tried blessing your home? What changes have you noticed? Share them in the comments, and remember, the home in which you live is also the home of your soul. Take care of it, and you will see that it will take care of you. We hope this video was helpful and inspiring for you. Do not forget to subscribe to our channel so you do not miss similar materials on wisdom and spirituality. Also, if you like this content, share it with those who you think it may be useful to. Thank you for following us on this journey. See you in the next video.